Tea from Assam question and answers part 2. 21. What did Pranjal and Rajveer do when the train finally pulled out of the station? Ans. When the train pulled out of the station, Pranjal started reading his detective book again. Rajveer, who also liked detective stories very much, was keener on looking at the beautiful scenery. 22. What is the Chinese legend regarding tea? Ans. The Chinese legend is that one of their emperors had a habit of drinking boiled water. One day a few leaves of the twigs burning under the pot fell into the water, giving it a delicious flavor. It is said that they were tea leaves. 23. What is the Indian legend regarding tea leaves? Ans. The Indian legend regarding tea leaves is that Bodhidharma, an ancient Buddhist ascetic, cut off his eyelids because he felt sleepy during meditation. 20 plants grew out of the eyelids. The leaves of these plants, when put in hot water and drunk, banished sleep. 24. When did drinking of tea start? Ans. Drinking of tea started in China as far back as 2700 BC. In fact, words such as chai and chini are from Chinese. Tea came to Europe only in the 16th century. It was drunk more as a medicine than as a beverage. 25. What did Rajveer see as soon as they reached the Kyari? Ans. Rajveer saw acre upon acre of tea bushes. They were all pruned to the same height. Groups of tea pluckers with bamboo baskets on their backs. They were wearing plastic aprons. They were plucking the newly sprouted leaves. 26. How did Mr. Barua know Rajveer had done his homework? Ans. Rajveer saw the tea pluckers plucking the newly sprouted leaves. So, he asked Mr. Barua whether that was the second flush or sprouting period or not. It lasts from May to July and yielded the best tea. Mr. Barua admitted that what Rajveer said was true. He told Rajveer that he seemed to have done his homework before coming to Assam. 27. Describe the scenery that Rajveer saw as their train pulled out of the station. Ans. Rajveer saw greenery everywhere. He had never seen so much greenery before. After the green paddy fields, he saw a lot of tea bushes. It was a magnificent view. Against the backdrop of densely wooded hills, a sea of tea bushes stretched as far as the eye could see. There were tall, sturdy shade trees that dwarfed the tiny tea bushes. Amidst the orderly rows of bushes busily moved doll-like figures. In the distance there was an ugly building with smoke coming out of tall chimneys. 28. Give a description of Dekiabari tea garden as seen by Pranjal and Rajveer when they were driven through it. Ans. After driving for an hour, Pranjal's father turned his car off the main road. They crossed a cattle bridge and entered Dekiabari tea estate. On both sides of the gravel road were acre upon acre of tea bushes. They were all neatly pruned to the same height. Groups of tea pluckers with bamboo baskets on their backs were plucking the newly sprouted leaves. They also saw a tractor pulling a trailer loaded of tea leaves. 29. How was tea drunk in Europe in the 16th century? Ans. Tea was drunk in Europe more as a medicine than as beverage in the 16th century. 30. When was the sprouting period of tea plants? Ans. The sprouting period of tea plants is from May to July, that yields the best tea. 31. What did Rajveer tell Pranjal more about tea? Ans. Rajveer told Pranjal that over 80 crore cups of tea are drunk every day throughout the world. He told him about the two legends of tea. He said tea was first drunk in China as far back as 2700 BC. The words chai and chini are Chinese. He also informed that tea came to Europe only in the 16th century and was drunk as medicine than as beverage.